everybody, welcome to this wonderful reading. I'm Zoe Alex, welcome. In this reading I'm going to provide you is the day of the week is for December the 16th to December the 21st of 2024. This reading is going to provide you about what's going on. I might be talking to a cross-watcher, maybe or not. But the point being is that in this reading I just need to situation about this situation because about what's going on through this situation, I think to my own best remark about how it is, and it's the way it kind of goes, right? So I think to myself, it's like, well, this is the way it goes, this is the way it happens, this is how it kind of concretes the situation and the atmosphere about what's going on, right? So I think the best option there is where we have to combine, we have to negotiate, we need to do things on how it is, and this is the way it kind of goes because you need to concept about how it is in one way or another. It's basically how it seems to be in one way or another because this is the way it kind of goes, right? You have to think to yourself and say, well, this is the way it happens, this is how it kind of goes, and you need to understand about what's happening through this whole entire dilemma. And you think to yourself, it's like, well, I got this. It's like, yeah, but what's the reason behind it? Like, what's the reason? So, so this is the way it kind of happens. So I'll do a 2-card reading. One is on the left side, one is on the right side. And this is going to be the day of the week because I want to figure out what's going on through the whole entire day. I'm not going to do the 6 cards from the Monday to Saturday. Not that, but this is going to be a different reading for the day of the week. Different reading. So, this is the way it happens. This is how it concretes, and I hope that you all like this video. Please give it a like, please give it a comment if you want, and this is the way it happens. So, majority, this is the way it kind of goes, and you have to think to yourself and say, well, this is the way it happens, this is the way it kind of goes, and this is the way it seems to be. So, remember, like, who's on the left side, who's on the right side. Do not get confused, and this is the way it kind of happens. And this is like almost the day of the week process about what's going on through that situation, and this is the way it kind of goes. So here we go. So this is the way it kind of goes, where you have to think to yourself and say, well, this is the way it goes, where you have the 8 of Swords reversed because there's no anxiety, not yet, but this is the way it kind of emphasizes the whole entire situation. It's basically how you can do that as long as it needs to. Because you think back and you think about yourself and say that, okay, well, I want to be like a hero. Like I want to be, like, be a hero and, rescue people and whatever it is. Or you want to be having that, observation or whatever it is, right? So, this is the way it kind of goes, right? And then the 8 of Swords reverse means that you have no anxiety, you have nothing to prove yourself, but the way of how you can look at it from a different angle, a different way, throughout this week you have to pay attention to it, right? So this is why this is a day of the week process of how it was. So let's see. So this is like how it seems to be, and I just wanted to see what the universe is saying for what's going on. So I want to look at this. So I want to see what's on the left side here. So the Sun reversed, and the Knight of Swords is upright. Yeah, see, you have victory on your side, but the Sun card reversed means you have negativity. When you have negativity, it kind of sucks. Right, it kind of sucks your own vibes, and it could happen during this state of mind about what's going on through this whole entire week. It's very very nostalgic of how things are, and you have to look at them from a different angle. Whereas also this Hierophant here, Page 1's reversed, the Lover's reversed, okay, and then the Death card reversed. 10 Cups reversed. The 5 of Swords reversed. Wow. The Knight of Cups reversed, but the Hierophant is upright. See, because you want to go back to the Hierophant situation now, just clarified, and have the Hierophant now, because now it means that you're being the hero, or you're being who you are. You want to be step at the plate. You want to do what you can, and you want to have guidance, whatever you want to do. And the thing is that, okay, well, everything it's a process. It's the way of how I can understand that. It's the way of how you can set your own story and say, well, I got this. I know what to do, right? So, it's the way of how you can understand that. What's in the middle here? Let's see. 3 coins reversed, followed by the Magician's upright. Yeah, because you want skill. You want to have skill in your own process. Because when you have that guarantee about saying, well, I got this, I know what to do. And you have to think back to yourself and say, well, this is the way it goes. This is the way of how I can process and understand that, right? Because you have to achieve with dialogue, or you have to do exactly what you're told to do. Be responsible. That's what it seems to be. I want to see what the universe is saying. Let's see. The 3 of Wands reverse, the 3 of Wands reverse means that there's no communication. No, not yet. But give it time. Give it time about this whole entire week. Because you need to understand about there's a process here, and there is always be a process about what's going on through this whole entire dilemma. Basically that's how it was. What's going on through this whole entire week. So the Star that was reversed, followed by the Devil that was reversed, the Sun reversed. Yeah, see, you're going to have a negative week. You're going to have a bad week. And the cards don't lie. They'll tell me what's going on. So, it's very, very how it is. This is the way it kind of goes. This is the way of how I can concrete the situation on knowing what to do. And you think back and say, well, I got this. I know I can do it. I know I can reverse it. I know what it is, right? So when you think back, you think to yourself and say, well, this is what's going on. This is the way it kind of goes during this week, So when you look at back how it is, you think to yourself, well, I got this. I know what to do. And then you think back and say, well, this is the way it happens. So majority is the way of how it goes, where you have to set your own way of how it goes, right? This is the way of how you can see that. Let's see what the universe is saying. So during this week, I'm just going to see what's happening through this situation. So I'll do a 3-card reading that I'm going to impose. So the Hierophant is upright, followed by the Wheel of Fortune is upright, and followed by the King of Cups is upright. Yeah. So you're going to have good luck on your side. You're going to have the Hierophant, which means you're going to have guidance, and now you're going to have good luck on your side. You have to think to yourself and say, well, I got this. I know what to do. I know I can, be who I am, and say, well, this is the way it goes, right? This is the way it happens. And you think to yourself and say, well, what's the point? So this reading does make sense, but in order to identify this whole entire week, you have to pay attention to it. What's else with this Hierophant? So let's see. So we have the Hermit that was upright, 10 Cups reversed, the 9 of Wands is upright. Yeah, see, the 9 of Wands is upright because you could be having fear. The Hermit represents solitude, but it does represent where you might be finding a soulmate. The 10 Cups reversed because you don't want anything that's going to happen, too sweet. Nothing about that. But I wanted to clarify that card as well. The 2 of Cups is upright, yeah, because you want things to go with the flow. You want things to be connected. You want things to be, manageable in how it is, right? It's like you need to go with the flow and say, well, I got this, I know what to do, but then you think to yourself, it's like, well, this is what's going on, right? So during this week, you have to pay attention in order to identify about what's going on through your strengths and your weaknesses. You know, it's the way of how it is. So now I'm going to add more cards to it. So I'm going to do, so the moon was reversed, followed by Knight of Pentacles reversed, Leo Wands reversed, right? And then we have the Four of Cups is upright, the Chariot is upright, and we have the Emperor that's reversed. So, you know, the cards kind of not going to lie, but the point being is that in this reading we have at least, how many cards? We have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 days represents the Monday to Saturday equation, and you know, it's the way of how this dialogue is between when you have the process and when you have the Wands reverse, because you're gonna have a slow speed. The Four of Cups represents like there's gonna be a distraction that's gonna come up. So all these things will try to grab your attention, you know, and when you have the way of how it goes and the way it kind of happens, you know, my jurisdiction of how everything is going to be happening in the way of how it was, you know, so this is the way it kind of is, you know, so that's why that this reading is kind of different, is I want to clarify, you know, so when you have the Four of Cups is upright, that means, so the Devil is reversed, followed by the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, so you're going to have bad luck, right? You're going to have bad luck during the Monday, right? That's how it is. We all have bad days during that week, and you have to remember, you have to go with the flow, right? Day 1 on Tuesday means you're going to have slow speed on that day because, well, everything is going to be all conflicted. Page of Pentacles is upright, followed by the Six of Cups is upright. Yeah, because it represents the past, because you're going to be stuck on the past through several weeks or several months or several years, whatever it was. But then you need to think back and say, well, I got this, I know what to do. The Knight of Pentacles reversed for Wednesday. The King of Pentacles is upright because you're going to be think about money in that situation. You're going to have money in that way of how it goes. You have to, how it is one way or another. What's happening on the Thursday is the Three of Pentacles upright. Yeah, it does represent some excitement, but it could be where you're going to be in a third party. So you'll be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You deal with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So there are all these elements that you're trying to do what you can. So Friday was the Chariot card. I want to see what that is. Yeah, the Hangman is upright. Yeah, just the restrictions. Yeah, there is restrictions here. That's what it seems to be. Now Saturday with this Emperor, I want to see that is the Ten of Swords is upright. Yeah, because you're gonna have all these conclusions. You know, so when you have all these conclusions, everything is just how it was, right? You think to yourself and say, well, what's the point? What, you know, why I'm doing this? Why that there are certain things that I need to know or need to understand. You know, it's the way of how you can do what you can and say, well, I got this, I know what to do, right? And then you think to yourself and say, well, this is the way it happens. So I want to see what's going on through this whole entire week. So let's see. So let's see. So I'll do a diagonal, how it is. If you want to know what a diagonal is, it's just like how from one here all the way to here. That's like a diagonal, right? So let's see. So the Death card represents Scorpio. It does representing endings. Followed by the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Followed by the Five of Pentacles reversed. And the Four of Wands reversed. So there is no No celebration, no wedding, nothing about that. But the way of how this is kind of predicting is the way of how you can try to understand that, right? So, this is the way it kind of happens, because now you need to know that, okay, well, I need to face this fact. I know what to do, right? So when you have endings, when you have things are going to come up, that's the way it happens. But majority is the way of how you can set your own skills and say, well, this is the way it kind of happens, this is the way it kind of goes. So I want to see what's going on through this whole entire week still. So what's going on with this death card? The Five of Swords is upright, yeah, because you're going to have conflict. You're going to have conflict on a Monday. Yeah, on a Tuesday. Three of Wands is upright because you're going to have communication on a Tuesday. Okay. What's opposite on a Thursday situation? Like, or on a Wednesday here. Six of Wands is upright, so there's celebration. Okay. On a Thursday. Five of Cups is upright. Yeah, there's grief on a Thursday. Interesting. On a Friday. So the Queen of Swords reversed, followed by the Seven of Swords reversed. But you have the Knight of Swords is upright. Okay, so you could be dealing with a masculine man in this situation on a Friday. On a Saturday, the Knight of Cups reversed, followed by the Ace of Cups reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Ten of Swords reversed. But then you have the King of Swords is upright because there's knowledge here. So you might have knowledge on a Saturday. So this reading does make sense in order to, how it was in one way or another. And you think, okay, well, everything's fine, everything's dandy. But then what's the issue? So you have to think towards yourself and say, well, this is the way it happens. This is like the majority of how it was. This whole entire reading will say, okay, well, I got this. I know what to do. So this is like how it is. So I want to see what the universe is going to be saying through this week. So let's see what's going on through this week. Right, so I'll do the diagonal what I did, and then this is the way it goes. So Monday is like inspiration for a star card, and then we have Ace of Swords reversed. There's a misunderstanding on a Tuesday. On a Wednesday, Three Wands is alright. There's communication. Yeah, okay, that's a good start. What's happening on a Wednesday? King of Pentacles upright, there's security, right? On a Thursday, Five Pentacles upright, there's insecurity. Okay. What's opposite on a... So that was a Thursday. This will be a Friday. Ten of Wands is upright, there's burdens. And what's on a Saturday is the Seven of Cups upright, there's the delusion. Yeah, see, this is the way it kind of goes in that way of how it seems to be. So it's like everything will be all fine. So tell me one more during this whole entire week. What's in the middle? Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so no one's not going to be taking any rest. So let's see. So let me clarify about this card. the Four of Swords. I want to see what this week will say. Lovers is upright. There's decisions. Wheel of Fortune is upright because there's going to be good luck. The Hermit reversed because there's no solitude. But the Hangman is upright. There's restrictions. Yeah, there is restrictions. No doubt about it. Alright, and basically I'll do one more. So I want to see what's this. So let's see. Let's see what the universe is saying. So let me clarify the middle again. So we have the Death card represents the release, like there was no endings yet. The Pentacles reversed, there's no perfection. But the Tower is upright, there's transformation. Yeah, everything is going to change in a split second. So you know what's going on, you know that how this is. You're going to believe it in order to achieve it in one way or another, and then you have to set your own values, your own ways, your own abilities from the right and wrong, right? So, you know, this is the way it kind of happens. This is like my own theory that you need to believe about it. You have to understand about how it is. This is the way it happens. This is how it seems to be. So this is the way it happens. So before I let you go, pay attention about what's going on through this whole entire week. Pay attention that everything is going to be changing in a split second. You know what I mean. But this is the way it kind of goes. This is the way how it seems to be. So I hope you all like this video. Please give it a like. Please give it a comment. And enjoy that this is what it seems to be. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Really.